TikTok family joining in, Mr. Black with Vice saying, what's up, HR and the guest? What going to you, my G? What going? Yeah, man, yeah, man. Amber is still insisting I want my answer. I ain't gonna stop until I get the dates. Shout out to you. Like, if people could have this persistence in life, I'm trying to be like you. Real talk. Beef was dope freestyle. Shout out to you, man. So that was a song that you made when you were off of that space.
Yeah.
Beef no pork.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the first songs I actually penned, like sat down and penned it properly.
Yeah.
And was happy if I came out enough to like record it.
Okay, what's my haga sijui lori? What's the name?
Kama kadogo na haga ka lori, usigo nashindwa hata kutembea.
Okay, shout out to you. Yeah, man, but people, if you have questions for the guests, do let me know. I'm going to ask it real quick. So you've been fortunate enough to work with a bunch of guys. I know London Boys, Spoken Salaton, and everyone else. How do you approach collabs, and if I'm going to do this or not? Like, what's the criteria for working with someone?
Well, I feel like initially when I was starting out, I was like so open for any collaboration.
To understand.
Yeah, and like I never used to think about it like genuinely just be like I'm down because I was really excited at that time. But with time you realize like not every collaboration is going to grow you. So right now if I'm working with someone I have to make sure like I fuck with their art first of all. And then also like how is this going to benefit both of us?
Okay.
In terms of like our numbers and all that. As time goes by and I feel like more and more requests come in, now I'm starting to have to like filter out and know like.
Okay, do you or will it get to a point where you start charging for us?
I do charge for bus.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So besides people you've worked with, like who would you look forward to work with that you haven't?
I have a couple of good collaborations coming up.
Okay.
Someone I want to work with. I really want to work with Judah. I feel like he's such a good rapper.
Shout out to Bazenga.
Bazenga. Yeah. I shoot my shot. I could shoot my shot right now.
Come on, to understand, huh?
Listen.
To understand, huh?
I'd love a collaboration.
Yeah.
Who else? Let's see, Femi One.
Shout out to Femi Uno.
Whole lot.
Nilikuwa na ngoja ukose kutaja dem. Nilikuwa na ngoja.
Well, I have one coming up. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
And why would you bring it up?
Listen.
The country.
Nasty C.
Nasty C for sure. For sure.
His bank.
For sure. Oh.
His bank is fine. I'm happy. Yeah.
So you've mentioned these projects coming through. I know there's a project you've been working with since 2022.
Yeah.
You want to talk to me about that? Amber baby clenched your seat. Do you? Yeah. But talk to me about that project.
So the project called Cece the EP.
Cece the EP.
Yeah, like Cece, like us.
Cece kwa Cece.
Cece kwa Cece, exactly. So that's a project that has been in the works for a really long time. I was supposed to drop it last year, but it wasn't done yet. And also, when I wrote Cece the EP, when we recorded it with a video, I was not like doing the kind of music I do now at that time.
Okay.
So it's an amazing project, honestly. I'm just skeptical about the reception. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to drop it in a way that...
okay. Yeah. Can we consider, especially when you're really feeling uninspired? Especially when you're really feeling uninspired.
Especially when I'm really feeling uninspired. Well, I feel like I have the privilege of having like different crafts that I can turn to. So if I feel like I can't write something and I'm feeling like I want to express something, I can maybe sing it, or I can like dance and do it better. So I feel like switching to
tap into the other facets.
But feel like if I come from like a dance session, it's easier for me to write.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And where is your happy place? When things are not making sense, like, where's your happy place? How does that look like?
I think
Just close your eyes.
I think I'm like I'm not introverted at all, but I'm really the type of person like when shit is going south, I tend to isolate.
Okay.
And like be by myself first, so I can like calm down, and then.
It's very Capricorn of you. It's very Capricorn.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know any famous Capricorns?
I do. Big Laro.
Shout out to Big Laro.
Big Laro is Capricorn. Who else is Capricorn? Who? Jesus? Jesus. Jesus is Capricorn. Yo, Jesus is Capricorn.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
That's the first time I've heard of it. Okay.
What can I say?
What more can you
can I
say?
say?
It's done.
You can't be more like Jesus.
It doesn't get any better
Doesn't get
than
closer to
Jesus.
that.
Son of Saja. Come on.
That's the most famous person.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, you said that your first single dropped 2021. That was post or during the COVID times. As a creative, how did you cope during lockdown, COVID? You know, it wasn't bad for everyone.
Lockdown was lit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yours was lit.
Listen.
Come on.
Listen.
Man.
I was home, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was home, and there wasn't too much pressure. There wasn't like school to go to or work to go to. Just like chill vibes. For me as a creative, that really gave me a chance to like explore different things, do different things.
Okay.
You know, I was arrested at some point, but that's not the point.
Wola.
I'm joking because of that coffee thing. Yeah.
Man, hata sisi tulienda video shoot fulani. Good times and great hits. Good times and great hits. Kushiko ama kushiko. Wow. Oh man, shout out to the police force.
Shout out to the A.
Yeah. What's their motto?
How would we shout out those?
To serve and protect.
Me, I'm not shouting out none
Keep
of
serving
y'all.
and protecting.
Y'all.
Oh man. Alright, so as an artist, there's that common saying, "Usanini kiyo to jamii." You know, do you feel any sense of responsibility in your art? And I'll give an example of Future. That time he was really rapping about Percocets, and kids were ODing and dying off of that, and he's never done a Percocet in his life.
Yo, I remember that.
Yeah, so how do you feel like any sense of responsibility in what you say, even if it's not every song, but do you ever feel like, you know, this carries something that, you know?
I feel like if you sign up to be an artist, you like automatically sign up to be someone's role model, like whether you want to be or you don't want to be or you think you are or not, like just naturally. And I don't think people really understand how impactful that craft is. Even me, I didn't understand until now when I see like children singing my songs back to me and I'm like,
come on,
relax. I didn't even mean it like that. But anyway, so yeah, there is a sense of responsibility for sure, 100. And it's like finding a balance between being true to yourself and also like not really killing the society.
Okay. Speaking of kids singing back your songs, I like asking artists, do you prefer being in studio, recording the song, that sweet spot of like, everybody gonna play it back? Do you prefer that feeling or being on stage and killing it? Like, which one do you prefer?
Definitely being on stage.
Being on stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like being on stage, you can really see how people are reacting and how they feel about it. I feel like even when a random person like tells me a line in my song, it always like blows my mind. I'm like, I wrote this in peke yangu instead ananishow.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Shout out to that. What are some of your best? What's one of your best memory performing and your worst on stage?
I think one of my best.
No, which moment, which memory is your best on stage? Performing, which show? And also, which show was the worst? Like you were just like,
So the best one, I had a show recently.
Okay.
But first, it happened like